Looky here, it's Sam. I haven't seen you in what, 2 years and 8 months? Woo! Oh my god. Oh my god. That is literally how long it's been since I've really played this island. Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the Sam Leanne channel. We're doing a little different kind of Animal Crossing video today. I've mentioned a few times how I wanted to show you guys my first ever Animal Crossing island named Avalon that I've actually completed. And so that's what we're doing today. I thought it would be kind of cool to show you guys what I've done before so that you can get a taste of like, okay, this is my style and just how different Dewdrop is really going to be from my style. But yeah, so I didn't want to spoil anything right away, so I brought us all zoomed in like this. So hopefully you won't see anything. But yeah, so Avalon's pretty huge. Let me just show you. So yeah, this is my map. I'm gonna update the dream address, but it should still be the same if you guys want to visit it. I will update it though. But yeah, these are the villagers that I have. I have Marshall, Shino, Julian, Tipper, Elvis, Bill, Doby, Leopold, Knox, and my all-time favorite, Lolly. Yeah, I did a lot of terraforming on this island. I did a few iterations of terraforming on here to make it exactly how I like it. So I would say my island is pretty complete, actually. I would say it's pretty complete. I forgot what this little divot up at the top left is, though. I forgot what I made that. But this is my first ever island. I made this when the game came out 5 years ago. Let me show you my little passport. Yeah, I made this March 20th, 2020. This has been my first ever Animal Crossing island that I've kept for a while. Transferred it onto a different Switch. Back in the days whenever you couldn't do a cloud save with it. Had to call Nintendo and like get them to transfer it over and everything. But it's been my ride or die medieval theme. And then the 2.0 update came out with all the medieval stuff, and it really just took shape there. But yeah, this is my house here. Should I start with my house? Maybe I should. This is like the outer part of my house. I'll show you the outer part of my house. And so Avalon, if you guys aren't familiar with the King Arthur lore of Camelot, Avalon is a lake. It's the Lake of Avalon, where King Arthur was put to rest when he died in his final battle. And I loved the name. I knew for a while that I was going to name it Avalon. And so it's because the Arthurian legend is medieval, I wanted this to be like, this is the overgrown land of Avalon. Like it's a mythological land. And I wanted it to be, yeah, overgrown, medieval, which is why I'm wearing like a very Renaissance dress and a sword. But yeah, this is my living room with some vines hanging from it to show that overgrownness, and then like some broken down pillars, and some modern touches here and there, like the makeup bag, but like also kind of not really. And let's see, in here we have, I think, a bathroom. My house should be pretty complete. Yeah. So we've got like a very foggy, steamed up bathroom with a golden toilet. I wanted it to be very regal. And then we have my bedroom back here. Yeah, my bedroom back here with all the gold furniture, and this is also I just picked this one up recently on the Treasure Island for Dewdrop. This sofa, but not in the gold. I picked it up in like a different, the antique sofa. But yeah, I love this. I love this room. As you can see, I love a good cello. I just love historic theming, which is also why I want to do like a historic city for Dewdrop, but more modern and Southern charm, you know? Okay, then this is my medieval kitchen. The lights are off because it is a medieval kitchen, and so you wouldn't really have much light. So anyway, we've got a hot pot here with some fresh bread and some teacups and muffins, carrot cake that's already cold, and yeah, the freezing cold fish, cutting board to cut the fish and gut them, a little spot to eat your soup while you're cooking, while the cooks are taking a break. You know, you got a little break area in the kitchen to taste your food. Big cheese wheel. I wanted this to be just of my castle. This is where my cooks would be in my medieval castle. And then let's look upstairs. It's been a while since I've looked at all of this. Oh, upstairs is my more modern view of a room. This is where I have a gaming setup with an iced coffee and some cookies. And I had a really tough time hunting for Ione whenever we were doing live streams, which if you want, check out the old live streams of this island. It was a whole lot, but I think maybe I'm biased, but I think they're totally worth watching. They were a blast to do whenever I did them. And I just have so many fun memories of that. But we did like a whole ritual hunt for Ione and never got her, but it is what it is. My long distance bestie did get Ione. And I'm very sad that I didn't, but happy for her. Anyway, this is my upstairs, more modern kind of historic bedroom. I would say this is more maybe the vibe of what Dewdrop is gonna be, where there's like the historic elements in it with oh my god, Game of Thrones is on. Animal Crossing Game of Thrones is on. This is hilarious. Also, just fitting the theme. Amazing. Amazing. That is so Animal Crossing Game of Thrones. Anyway, that's funny. Oh, such a good show though. But yeah, this is my upstairs little crafting corner and gaming setup, but just a little breakaway from the very classy castle. And then my downstairs basement. Oh, you guys just wait. Just wait until you see this masterpiece. I love my basement. It is my favorite room in the house. It is all my doing. It is all my ideas. There were no Pinterest board pics used. The living room and the bedroom were, at least the downstairs bedroom were. This room was all me. So was the kitchen too. Really, the only 2 rooms I used Pinterest pics for and like basically did a one-on-one copy is the living room and my fancy bedroom. But this is my gyroids. My gyroid wall here. They sing to me with some classical music playing, and my prisoner is this gnome, and he has a bucket for, you know, when you gotta go. But he's been a bad gnome. All right, he's been a bad gnome. Anyway, at least he's got music and some gyroids singing to him. And this is also my crafting area, which I love. I just love how spooky and creepy. It's just perfect. I remember also whenever we built this on my live stream, and lots of people had many thoughts about the gnome and loved it. Loved how creepy it was. But yeah, he's my little prisoner. It's okay. Just my little prisoner. All right. Now onto the island. I'm very proud of my house. And then we've got the crest on the outside and some bones outside. But yeah, and then we've got this witch's pot here. I love it so much. And another gyroid. And then I thought a spooky cave would be fun. I think there's a way to make this one glow, but maybe not. I think I'm misremembering. But yeah, let's go into the main town area. I'm gonna go kind of slow. So we've got this. I wanted to mix the fencing here with the stone and the wood, as like, oh, the stone is broken down over time, and so like the wood has been put up in its place, or vice versa, you know. But mostly I'm thinking like crumbling stone. I randomly thought to just like combine the 2 fences. I liked how it broke it up and just made it feel a little bit more broken down and repaired. I don't know, it just felt a little bit more whimsical to me. Maybe it looks messy to some others, but I kind of like it. And then obviously the glowing moss everywhere, because this is a magical world. And then lots of winding, curvy paths I incorporated. Then back here behind my house is a big farm. It's a big farming area with an orchard, with a few orchards. We've got apples, pears, cherries, and oranges, and my native fruit is peaches on this island. But yeah, we've just got all of that. And the vines everywhere. I wanted to cover this place in vines, moss, weeds, some skull and bones, just, you know, like it's been a battlefield. It's where people have been laid to rest and all of that. And then this is just a small little passageway here just to give me a workaround because there's a lot going on. And so once we come up this path here, if we turn here, this right here is what I call the Lake of Avalon, and it is my largest body of water. It is beautiful. It took me so long to build. And then if you see up in this top corner here, or like top middle, that is where I placed a tombstone and a rusty sword and a skull and bones to be where King Arthur was laid to rest in the Lake of Avalon. I'm a big Merlin fan. All right. If you guys know the BBC show Merlin, I love it to death. Okay. Which is why also in my passport, it says in the land of myth and time of magic. All right. I love it. Anyway. So that is where I have King Arthur laid to rest in Avalon. And also I have some gold roses everywhere, and you can like hop across these and also get kind of a better view of it. There's probably a better spot to view it from, but yeah, I mean, we can climb up these vines and see if I have anything up here. I don't think I do. Oh, right. And then I made a bamboo forest down there, but we'll get to that later. Here you get a closer up view of what it looks like. I just love it. I love it so much. I was so happy when I did that. Anyway, so that is the Lake of Avalon. And if we continue down this path, we also can go like more around the lake here. I wanted it to feel very overgrown, so there's cliffs everywhere surrounding you. And then back here, right next to the lake, we have a fire pit, a great old fire pit with a radio and some string lights and the ocean behind you. And you can see I love to combine the paths that come in Animal Crossing with some borders often, as I'm also doing on Dewdrop. And how I love the dirt path too, because you can put the weeds on it. Love it. And then next to that campsite we have up here a stargazing area with some overgrown stone seating in the telescopes. A little modern touch and some skull and bones, you know, gotta have them. If we continue, we have a pathway, a sunken pathway to the secret beach with some pirate artifacts on it, an anchor for Red to hook into and utilize, and a bench if you want to sit out here and wait for his boat. I'm really happy with that little secret beach area. I want to maybe do something similar on Dewdrop, but I'm not sure how I would do it to match the theme. And then right next to that, we have this archway and pillar that goes to the magical pond where you can like grant your wishes, you know, and hopefully they come true. It's a very magical world surrounded by trees. I love it. And again, I incorporated like so much glowing moss, golden roses, and I have the lily of the valley everywhere because this is a 5-star island. And then over across this little river here, we have my campsite sunken into the cliff side here, and using that normal path again. And oh, you have an onsen outdoor bath here also. I thought that would be like great for the person at the campsite to like rinse off. It's just, I love it. And then you cross this tall bridge with the big vines on either side and the big flower over there. I just love it. I love the depth that I created here. And then this little pathway here connecting you down to this incline, and you walk across and we come across our first villager house up on a hill all by her lonesome. I believe this is Marshall's house all by his lonesome. My bad. I have not decorated their houses because I have yet to actually complete Happy Home Paradise on this island. But I think honestly I should. Oh, he's crafting. Oh, did I eat some bad pepperoncini or is that Sam in the flesh? It is. Welcome home. What did you get back? I can't believe it's been 3 months. Little cow even saying that out loud is freaking me out. Oof. Maybe the pepperoni was bad and you came back on the same day. What you doing, Marshall? Just making some scratched paper or scattered papers. Oh, okay. Yup. I already know it. All right, well, great. I have so many DIY recipes unlocked. I've achieved so much on this island. Except for the Happy Home Paradise. Once 2.0 kind of came out, I got this stuff, played a little bit of Happy Home Paradise, and got busy. Life got busy. And then we come across this person's house, Bill's house. And Bill has basically his own fountain. And let's see what Bill's doing. Absolutely nothing. I should decorate the outside of their houses at some point. I'll have a lot of Happy Home Paradise stuff to do when we live stream again. And then we have Julian's house here, and I gave him a little door, thing. They're all inside right now, which is crazy. Yeah, I love incorporating this like windy path all around Avalon to add a little whimsy to it. Anyway, then you cross this bridge here, and we come across these two houses, which is Lionel's house and I think Elvis. Yeah, so Lionel, I love him. He always talks about being a baker and having a bakery, and so I put this little bread out here as like, oh, he baked some bread and he's wanting people to have it. Then Elvis is a little knight for the kingdom, as you will. Then we come up here, and then this is the shopping area where I have Able Sisters and Nook's Cranny with an ATM outside. Oh, there's Shino. She's wearing my Christmas sweater I made. Oh my gosh, Sam, I haven't seen you in forever. You have a different vibe about you. You've been having adventures without me? Well, whatever. Welcome back. And no more disappearing on me, Kay. I love her. And so yeah, we have this shopping district area. And if we go actually past this bridge, we have more houses. This is Lolly's house, right? This is Lolly's house. And then we have Tipper's house here, and with a little sneak peek behind Tipper's house, we have more gyroids in the woods, just living their best life around the well. I just thought it was cute to incorporate them. And this is Knox's house. Yeah, he's my other little soldier. And then we've got this is Elvis. He's the king, not a soldier. My bad. Okay, here it's Sam. I haven't seen you in what? 2 years and 8 months? Woo! Oh my god. Oh my god. That is literally how long it's been since I've really played this island. I like hopped on once or twice to see what it looked like again. And wow, 2 years and 8 months. You know, I was beginning to think you were just a figment of my adult imagination. You ain't right. Well, real or not, it's good to have you back. Take care now. So sad. But also, as you can see, I used this lamppost with the flags and turned the flags into those vines. I think it worked really well. And I threw some more of those pillars around everywhere. I also left gaps in the fencing so that I could like cross and actually still do island activities. Because you guys know with Dewdrop, I've been mentioning this, is that I love thinking about functionality of the island whenever I'm actually designing it. Because I want to be able to fish. I want to be able to catch the bugs. I want to be able to walk around. So yeah, we've got a bunch of gaps in the fencing so that I can do that. We've got Shino's house, and then this is Doby's house. My favorite. I love him so much. Doby and Lolly are like my top two. I love Doby. My casa is your casa, as I believe the saying goes. All right. Now that we're in private, we can talk about anything we want. So, what's up? Is he solving a murder? Like, what? I just love him. He's amazing. If we go up this bridge, it connects you back to like this up here area. I really wanted to create areas that I could connect easily without having to go like one way. Yeah, it's pretty easy to access. And then this bridge connects over here, which is where the other house is and all that. So yeah, they connect very seamlessly to one another. And then here we go into the big area. Resident services, where I have the overgrown castle walls everywhere. It's just surrounding the entire place. And we have this courtyard area in front of resident services where we have the pergola, the fountain. I think of this as like the town square almost. This is where I used a majority of custom paths, as you can see. Put some barrels, some nights out. This is where you get your water, you know, the local watering hole basically. And then you come out here and you have the topiaries, and it connects you to this walkway out by the townspeople, by the bread maker and the king. Yeah, I love it so much. And if we come back through here, also I love how this looks over top of the pathing that's already there. Like, look, you can just make it like, oh, the brick was maintained here but came undone out here. You know, it's just, oh, it's so good. It's so good. And then if we go to the left, this is the entrance that most people are gonna mainly use when they come to the island. Unless you're visiting via Dream, then you're gonna wake up here, obviously. But then if you come out to the left of Resident Services, you have the knights guarding it again. I believe I put knights guarding it here too, or didn't. Oh, I needed to and I didn't. Oops, that's one thing I didn't finish. And anyway, you come out to the left, and then you have the museum up here. I put these lovely fake sculptures out of the museum with this gazebo here, and another sculpture. And yeah, then I have my museum that's pretty much complete, except for the art. Although I might have completed the art. I'm not sure. And if you come down below the museum, and down this path here, you then come across where the airport is located, where I have a blue airport. This is my flag, by the way. I did not make it, but I believe it's called Avalon. It is a beautiful flag. And I loved incorporating the signs, like, oh, my house is this way, the town hall is that way, our resident services is that way. But the topiary is in everywhere. I really loved the trees and making the center overgrown. Yeah, then we would go back to the left out of the airport, and we're back at my house, where I have my own little private beach. And to the left of my house, we didn't go this way, I have a bee sanctuary area that I started and didn't really finish too much of, but there's some bees there. And then back here, if we go along the beach, I have the occasional algae out to make it overgrown. I didn't decorate my beaches on this island, really. At one time, I did make a killer pirate ship build, but then it got laggy, so I got rid of it. But then, yeah, we got these little telescopes here to view things. And this is the bamboo forest area that also feels kind of magical in its own way as it's in a circle. Yeah, I'll link that pirate ship video as well if you guys want to check that out. It wasn't a video necessarily, it was a live stream, a couple of live streams, but there was one that I like finished it with. Oh yeah, then I decorated this is where my pier is, and I decorated it with fishing rods, some barrels, and a globe. And this is where my lighthouse is. Did I decorate any of my other beach? Let's actually see. No, I took it all down. Yeah, I just have like that onsen area back here for campers to possibly wash themselves off, or beachgoers really. But what I did was I built a huge pirate ship along this inlet. It was so good. I'll link it if you guys want to check it out. But yeah, this is Avalon, and this is the proudest I've ever been about an island that I've ever made, and it's been the one that I've had since day one. So I hope you guys liked it. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to see more stuff on Avalon, let me know. Maybe we'll do some Happy Home Paradise stuff on it. But I feel like it's pretty much done in its decoration. I probably need to add those 2 nights, and then I'm like fully done. But yeah, it's the only island I've ever completed, and I've been so happy with, and it's like fully fleshed out. All the fossils are done, all the fish are done, all the bugs are done. Still can't remember if all the art is done. But maybe I think I was pretty close. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about Avalon. It's my pride and joy. Oh, and also, if you're new here, if you did enjoy, I have a whole series where I'm working on a fresh island called Dewdrop. So check that out. Please subscribe. And also, we have memberships on the channel if you want to support me even more and like get some cool perks, like all my videos early. Check it out. So which one's right for you if you're interested and join these lovely, lovely people. But I love each and every one of you, and I will speak to you all in the next one. Bye-bye!